Hello friends and welcome to Cooking with Silver. Today we're going to make guacamole for two. Now with this recipe it's really simple. We're just going to have one avocado, one small tomato, one pepper, one lime, and we're only going to use part of this, and then a small amount of onion, as well as some garlic and some salt. So how we're going to do this is that I'm going to chop these up and show you how to break them up and then how to mix them, and you're going to see how it's done. Now you're probably asking yourself, but Silver, what if I have more than just two people? Simple, you add more ingredients. That's all that it takes to make more of this. Now remember, if you want to make it for more than just two people, the main part that you need to add is an avocado. You need to have more avocados. But when it comes to tomatoes, peppers, onions, just depends on your taste, what you like. But these are the main core ingredients. Now we want to cut the avocado like so. Avocados have a pit, so you just cut until you get to the pit. Don't be too aggressive. Just once you hit the pit, go around, and then you twist. See? So once you twist it, you can actually put your nail in it. Just put your nail, and poof, it pops out. So you don't have to stab it with a knife or whatever people do. I know in places like England, there's a big issue with people cutting themselves because they didn't know how to cut avocados, and then they got a thing called avocado hand because they just kept stabbing themselves. But no, it just pops out. So simple. Okay, so once you cut it out, all you have to do is grab a spoon. Why a spoon? Because simple. With a spoon, you can go inside and around, like so, and then just pop it out. See? It basically comes out perfectly. So just go all around it. And any extra stuff that got stuck in there, just grab it. Just get in there. And we'll do the same thing for both. And I am putting them in a small little mixing bowl. Now that we got the avocado out of the way, we want to cut the tomato. And I like to get the tomatoes out of the vine, but you know, you can grab whatever tomato you like. Some people just cut it straight like that. I don't like to be wasteful, so I just want to cut the stem. Just get the stem off. And this little part we'll cut out. There you go. Take that little part out. No stems. Now we want to go straight in the middle. There you go. And then you see all those seeds? You don't really want these seeds. It's gonna make your guacamole just full of seeds that you don't want to eat. I know people like to eat seeds. I have reasons to not eat them. So we can just cut them like so and pop them out of there. You know, pop all those seeds out. You want to do it for both sides. Alright, now what we want to do with these tomatoes is you want to mince them. So just cut them, get them ready for mincing. Right. And then just mince those tomatoes. Just have them as thick as you want. Some people like it chunky, some people don't. But, you know, just as thick as you want. Just start cutting it. Dice, mince, get those all in there. There you go. Alright, so now I cut up my tomato, I cut up my onion, just a small amount. If you don't like onion, I'm telling you, make sure to have at least a small amount of onion. I know it may not be something all people like to eat raw, but it does make a big difference in the flavor. So you want to have at least a small amount of onion. Now to cut the pepper, I just like the onion, I want to recommend that even if you make it mild, make sure that it has some pepper and just take off the seeds where all the spices at. So we see that there's a little blemish on here, and we just want to take that out. You don't want any blemishes on the food that you eat. Yeah, just take those out. So now we're reduced to a little bit less pepper, but that's okay. I mean, what you want is just the flavor from it. And this is how I cut it. Cut it straight in the middle, like so. And then you want to cut it from the other side, so it makes a little cross section in there. So we're cutting the long ways, so that now we can just dice it up. And you want to use as much as it. There you go. So here we go. You want to make sure that it looks like tricolor. Got your green, your white, and your red. If it doesn't look like the Mexican flag, it might not taste as good. So make sure that it looks like that. Yeah, I like to tell my friends, it's like the Mexican Trinity. It's onions, tomatoes, and peppers. You gotta have those. Gives a lot of flavor. And there's a lot of food, Mexican food, that doesn't have this, but it definitely enhances the flavor, even if it's just a picadillo on the side. Before we add these ingredients into the avocado, we want to make sure that we mash it a little bit first. Now, some people might like it a little bit more chunky and have the avocado chunks, but you gotta keep in mind that with this, you want the avocados to be more like a paste where everything else is the chunky portion of it. And that's what I think of when I think of guacamole. I think of this as the main part of it. I know people in restaurants use it as a dip, and yeah, it's because the avocados are the main part. Avocados are also really expensive, so you just want to make sure that part is smashed so it can be smooth and creamy. There we go. I made it pasty with just a spoon that I'm going to use to mix everything up. It doesn't have to be super pasty. You don't have to liquefy. You simply can just smash it with the fork or the spoon that you're using. Alright, if any of you guys have a cutting board that has a little thing right here, I know a lot of times we use it to hang up things or whatnot, but you can actually use it to just scoop your chopped up vegetables. It's a little life hack that I learned watching some video on Facebook. And if any of them actually go over it, then hey, as long as they're going inside, that's what matters. And then no spill. Okay, so now you just want to turn them all in. Turn them. You don't want to smash them. You don't want the tomatoes to be popping here and there. You just want to turn it gently. Turn it gently. And then we'll put in some of this garlic. And I'm using some garlic salt. That way I don't have to add any more salt. But yeah, just put a good amount of that. Maybe a teaspoon or so. Okay, maybe not that much, but enough. Just to lift up the flavor a little bit. And then we want to put half of that lime that we had. Now you obviously want more lime if you're making more, but for this, a good half of lime. Give it nice, keep it nice and fresh. Give it a little citrusy flavor as well. This will help break down all the flavors. It really helped the avocado as well be more smooth. Just put a little bit more salt, just to make sure that it's not too citrusy. Then we'll flip that in now, and just to make sure that I am not super biased, I'll have my wife test it and see what she thinks. And if anything is missing.
Sorry, I can't get it here. Delicious.
Good. All right. Well, that is all for today. Remember, This is a simple recipe that can be done in under 5 minutes, and even if you add more of the ingredients, super fast, super simple. You can do it for parties, or you can just add it to other dishes, or eat it by itself. All right. Hope you guys have a great day and stay safe out there.